Hi, this is my tutorial of how to run an article spinner on a Mac. It does have to be an Intel Mac, so it is basically a Windows article spinner, but I've also done a tutorial of how to run it using a free software called Wine on my Mac. You can check that out on maketheapp.com. Right, on the screen now is the website where you download the article spinner. I'll include the link in the description, so don't worry if you can't read it from the video. You do have to register for it. I've received no spam mail, so there's no problem in doing that. Once you download it and you follow the instructions on the other tutorial of how to install it on a Mac, then all you have to do is log in with the registration details you used and get spinning. It resembles the best spinner a lot, actually, so I assume they're trying to copy it. But that's pretty good because that's one of the best spinners you can buy and it's quite expensive, so to have something similar for free is great. It's a bit rough around the edges. There are problems with spaces after spun words, so after you spin words, make sure there's a space between the spun words and the next word. So when the article spins, there'll be spaces between them too. To spin a word, you highlight it, and then a list of words that you could choose that are similar, or words that you can add come up. Uh, Whereas on the best spinner, you double click on it. I think this is supposed to work like that, but seeing as it's running on a Mac, you have to highlight the word, which isn't really that much of a problem, so I don't find it too much of a problem anyway. Right, I've edited to the complete spun version, and that's what it should look like. I go till it's about 50% unique. It says that at the top, 50% unique-ish. That's when I'm satisfied. It's all up to you really how unique you want yours to be. Once I've spun it, I save the article like basically what's shown now. I've saved 40 versions in this case. The versions don't have a file extension, so you have to right click and say open with. I tried to open it with Pages and that didn't work. So instead I tried to open it with a basic text editor and that worked fine. This is opening in Pages at the moment. Doesn't work. Isn't a problem really. Open it with a text editor. There we go. That works much better. Right, this is the spun article, or one version of the spun article. As you can see, there are some issues with the spaces, so you have to go through with it and sort those out. And I definitely recommend going through, reading the whole article and making sure it makes sense. This is a machine after all, so there could easily be points where it doesn't make sense. I do spend some time doing this, but it's definitely quicker than writing new articles from scratch. And the articles end up being quality, and article submission websites seem to accept most of them. So that's what we're after, really. Hopefully this is as good for you as it is for me. I've not had to spend any money. It's pretty great, really. If you have any questions, let me know.